Hi Mortgage Heroes, Andy Cruz here in Business Development, and this is Monday Mortgage Minute. Welcome back to a new week and Happy New Year. It is the first week of January and I'm so excited to be back with you today. You know, the last couple of weeks were a little bit slow when it comes to the market and news, but man, this week is certainly going to make up for it. We have non-farm payroll, we have JOLTS that just came out, we have unemployment coming out, we have wage and earnings reports coming out, and all indications currently are that rates are on the uptick. So we were talking for several weeks leading up to the end of the year about what it's going to look like when the Fed passes off all the risk and responsibility back onto the open market. And we're starting to see some of those early effects already in the bond market. Rates have already started to tick up already just in the first 2 days of the brand new week and the brand new year and the first month of the year. And all indications is that that's going to continue a little bit moderately with maybe a little bit less volatility as we get more and more economic information out. But the general trend and the consensus is that rates are going to go up because they just kind of have to. We're looking to stabilize home prices a little bit. I know we're running into a little bit of an affordability issue if rates do go up, because rates can't go up and house prices at the same time. But also kind of the contrarians are saying, well, geez, there's nothing to support higher rates. And they're kind of right. When it comes to the actual economic data that's coming out, there is not a lot of support for rates to go higher. But what else is the Fed to do? They're a little bit handcuffed. They're kind of tied up at the moment, because there aren't really many more tools in their tool chest they can use to fix the current challenges we're facing with inflation, with the amount of job openings. Yeah, unemployment looks good, but there's like a little asterisk next to that because there's a lot of people that are falling off of unemployment insurance because they just don't qualify anymore, but they're still not going and getting jobs. So there's a huge void in that. So I think the market's trying to get its feet underneath itself. I'm making my best guess. It's gonna take a couple weeks. It's gonna take a couple weeks for the market to kind of figure out, okay, what are we actually looking at? What are we actually dealing with? And to digest and absorb all the information in order to decide what direction it's actually going to take in 2022. Now, in January and February, we're gonna see all the lag information as far as the November and December housing reports are concerned. They always trail by 30, 60, sometimes 90 days when it comes to home price appreciation, the amount of delinquencies we had. Remember, the forbearance program ended in the fall for a lot of people, and we're gonna start seeing now what the real after effects are now that we're through the end of 2021, and we're also through what would be some people's 90-day primary default period. Now we're going to really start seeing if inventory is going to hit the market for those who are unfortunate and were in forbearance because of their lack of employment and are still unemployed and have had their unemployment insurance benefits discontinue. Their only choice might be to sell their house. And so it's likely that we could see some of that inventory come to the market, but we're just in the beginning stages of that window. So we're really going to be looking towards the end of January and into February, March to see if we actually have an uptick in the amount of inventory due to those forbearances that ended in the fall of 2021. Okay, I know I said kind of a mouthful today. I'm just trying to give you a preview of some things I'm looking at and I'm seeing and I'm watching, keeping my focus on, so that as we roll out Monday Mortgage Minutes in January for the next several weeks, we get a better consensus and we have better traction on what is actually coming our way and what the landscape of lending is looking like and how it's taking shape in just the first few weeks of the new year. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure that this year specifically you are sharing this information with friends, family, coworkers, neighbors. It is going to be really important that people are informed and they understand what's going on, why it's happening, and how they can prepare themselves to win in real estate and mortgage in 2022. I know that for a lot of you, this is going to be the year where you make great real estate changes that are going to be to your advantage and your benefit, but it's going to be vital that we're informed. We look at actually what's happening, not what we think is going to happen. So as that becomes to take more shape and form for us, we're going to bring that to you every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week.